What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if your name is Tony Busby, you have put your money where your mouth is, and you have filed a response to all of Jay-Z's and Alex Sparrow's 238-page dossier exposing allegedly everything you did. And I gotta say, it's a good response. And I gotta say, things are not looking good for JC. See, here's the thing. Jay-Z's been accused of raping not only a 13-year-old, but according to Jay-Z's own legal papers, other boy and girl minions. Okay. Jay-Z said he's not giving one red penny, ada. He invoked the spirit of blue ivy, blah, blah. But the one thing he didn't say in his response was, "You're a liar. I didn't do it. I'm suing you for defamation, and I'll see you in court." Jay-Z also declined to provide a criminal complaint. You can make a criminal complaint for extortion. Go ahead and ask Kevin Hart. He'll tell you, right? At the end of the day, there were a lot of holes. However, nobody knows Tony Busby, and they painted Tony Busby as some charlatan fly by night and that he is just a con artist. Tony Busby clapped back on Insta and be like, y'all been the ones paying people, and I actually have proof. But again, it was still being argued on social media. Well, Tony Busby has actually gone into the court and put this on record. And I know what people are saying on social media, but baby, I will always believe the things. Um, Listen, I will always believe the things that are filed in court as opposed to the things that are just posted in social media. It doesn't mean that they're right or wrong. It just means that you have enough that you're willing to take this and put it under the magnifying glass of the law. But let's get into what Busby said, right? Listen, Tony Busby said, "Dear Judge Torres, I'm sorry. Let's put it in Tony Busby voice. Dear Judge Torres, I write on behalf of my client Jane Doe, as well as behalf of myself and my firm in response to several recent improper communications directed to the court by counsel for defendant Sean Carter in the above captioned action. On December 8th, 2024, my client filed an amended complaint naming Sean Carter as an additional defendant in this matter. In conjunction with that filing, my firm filed a renewed motion for the plaintiff to proceed anonymously rather than merely oppose that motion. As would be expected and proper, defendant Carter filed the very next day his own motion to deny anonymity and to dismiss under Rule 12b-1. It appears defendant Carter made that separate filing, which we believe to be procedurally improper and substantially deficient. It serves as a pretext, Your Honor, for defense counsel to submit 2 letter briefs to the court on December 9th and 10th. These briefs are frankly nothing short of defamation, hiding behind the thinnest veneer of litigated privilege. Except for one sentence requesting an expedited hearing, the letter briefs, that's a 238-page dossier, I believe, have absolutely nothing to do with the only pending issue before the court, namely whether my client should be allowed to continue to proceed anonymously. The letters otherwise irrelevant contentions that the amended complaint allegations are inflammatory and frivolous, as against counsel's plea that Mr. Carter is entirely innocent, are merely press releases dressed as legal filings. Counsel's December 10th letter goes much further and entirely too far by accusing my firm and I of outright unethical behavior that never happened and which I would never countenance. Whatever. He would never condone. To be clear, my firm and I categorically deny all the baseless allegations leveled by Sean Carter and his counsel in these letters. We will respond in due course in due time through memoranda law and other appropriate means to the legal issues at hand, as well as the accusation raised by Mr. Carter and his counsel. We will also address verifiable improprieties committed by defense counsel, outright illegal conduct for which we have actual evidence rather than vague hearsay declarations. For the moment, We simply want to timely inform the court that such response will be forthcoming. Attorney Anthony G. Busby. Y'all listen. It looked like this morning Jay-Z was up a point with all his filings. And now it looks like Tony Busby is back up, right? I was wondering how, look at me talking like Busby. I was wondering how he was going to respond. I kept saying, Florida Busby, you got 48 hours. But he makes a good point that a lot of people, including myself, overlook. After reading that quote unquote affidavit again, I realized that it's just some legal secretary's point of view and not Tony Busby's actual client. So it's basically hearsay. And Jay-Z and his billion-dollar lawyers submitted hearsay to a court of law because you wanted to get it out to the public and you wanted to get it on the docket. Now, let me say this. This is par for the course with lawyers. Lawyers pay dirty. They just want to win by any means necessary. So that's why I found it odd that Jay-Z was talking about valor and honor and all this stuff. On top of that, let me just say, right, that you were releasing press releases. So how are you getting mad that Tony Busby is talking to psychics and everything else? Again, y'all are playing the same dirty game, but you want Tony Busby, it seems, putting a timeout. And Tony Busby is letting people know he ain't the one or the two. On top of that, in his Instagram, right? On top of that, in his Instagram, he actually put in a few things that I think y'all will be very, very, very interested to know. In his Instagram, he posted proof, right? That he said that this, he put Christina C's founder, said this person from a New York private investigation firm is calling former employees at the Buzbee law firm trying to get information on any negative experiences they may have had while in our employ. Why doesn't she just call me? Damn, I have a lot to say. And then he laughs. He said, I never had a situation where I send a basic mediation demand and we've gotten this type of response. Wonder what they're hiding. And what, actually, let me read this in my Busby voice too. Forgive me, y'all. This person from New York private from a New York private investigation firm is calling former employees of the Busby law firm trying to get information on any negative experiences they may have had while in our employ. Why doesn't she just call me? Damn, I got a lot to say. Ha ha ha. I've never had a situation where I send a basic mediation demand and we've gotten this type of response. Wonder what they're hiding and what they're afraid of being exposed. Why not call her and ask? Here's her website, lexintelligence.com. Oh, yeah, tell her I said hello. You gotta love that Southern humor. Once again, we won't be bullied or intimidated, and our clients won't be silenced. Sunlight is the best and most powerful disinfectant there is. Justice limps along, but it gets there eventually. Yo, listen, Tony, listen, Tony. Anthony Busby, Tony Busby is leading. He is in his Matlock, A Time to Kill era. The fact that he is phrasing this so well, New York, big city, justice lips long, but it gets there eventually. That is both a promise and a threat. Busby is up on this one because at the end of the day, everybody's citing what's going on with Jay-Z. Damn, I know he made your favorite tape. I know he's married to Beyonce. I know that the beautiful, gorgeous, talented Blue Ivy is his daughter. But at the end of the day, what does it have to do with the question in front of the court of law? Where's Jay-Z's sworn affidavit? Where's the criminal complaint he could file that he hasn't? Where's the affidavit saying, I couldn't have been me, it wasn't me? Where is anything besides you going after a lawyer? Which, by the way, if Jay-Z takes down this lawyer, the rest of the cases with Diddy go away too. Again, is it connected? I don't know, but it's very, very interesting. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be live later, I promise. But let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.